Hey, Mr. Gray here. In March of 2018, Nike held on-air design workshops in 6 cities across the globe to celebrate creativity for Air Max Day, inviting locals from New York City, London, Paris, Seoul, Shanghai, and Tokyo to design their own Nike Air Max inspired by the uniqueness of their communities. 18 finalists were narrowed down from thousands of entries, leaving 3 finalists per city. Nike gave members across the globe a chance to cast their vote for their favorite Air Max, and at the end there were 6 finalists. The Air Vapor Max Plus Paris was inspired by the, in quotes, works in progress nature of construction in Paris. The Air Max 97 London Summer of Love, designed by Jasmine Lassode. She based her design on London's romantic summers. Overall, the shoe is about love and good vibes. The Air Max 97 Neon Seoul, designed by Wang Shen. He based his design on Seoul's big neon signs, the contrasting colors of the South Korean flag, and the flag's central Taeguk symbol, which represents universal balance. The Air Max 97 Kaleidoscope by Cash Rue was inspired by the buoyancy and disappearance of clouds over the futuristic city of Shanghai. The name of my design is Kaleidoscope, and the inspiration comes from the interaction between clouds and skyscrapers, is how Cashrew described it. The Air Max 98 La Mezcla, designed by Gabrielle Serrano for New York City. La Mezcla, Spanish for mixture. In Gabrielle's words, she knew she wanted the shoe to highlight the diversity of her community. She also says of the concept that the design is about people who make New York City what it is, through colors and materials that represent different skin complexions. The Statue of Liberty, the concrete jungle, and the water surrounding New York City. And last but not least, because this is the one that I voted for and the one that Nike has sent to me, thank you Nike, the Air Max 1 Tokyo Maze by Yuta Takuman. Yuta based his designs on Tokyo's maze-like urban labyrinth as well as the iconic Tokyo Tower. So I voted for the Air Max 1 Tokyo Maze. That was my favorite out of the 6 finalists. It's a beautiful shoe. I don't know how everybody else feels about that, but either way, it doesn't matter because it's a shoe that I love. Without much further ado, I don't want to hold you guys much longer. Well, first of all, I love the box. I know for some it's just a box, but for me, it's a beautiful box. It's Nike On Air because this was the Nike On Air contest. Has this postcard that has a maze on it. Says, "No maze, no life." It has it comes with a beautiful array of laces. You have kind of, I guess, a hot orange, a basic black. I guess this would be black, orange, and white. Kind of a plethora of colors you have here, which is nice. And it also has, it comes with several interchangeable, I guess I call them swatches that you can switch out on the tongue of the Air Max. Pretty cool. There's several of them in there. It's about 6 swatches or so in here. Pretty neat. Once again, without further ado, we have the Tokyo Maze, which I love. As from what I believe, I remember the designer saying, it represented the many streets and I guess the confusing array of streets in Tokyo. It's really nice. On the bottom, you actually can see where it says Tokyo Maze. And those interchangeable swooshes I told you about right here. You can just take the swoosh off and you can switch it with another swoosh if you like. Also, I like the laces. They come in pretty much a rainbow of colors. One other unique thing you don't know, unless you pull out the other shoe, is that it's somewhat inverted. So when I say inverted, as you can see, the right shoe is actually darker than the left shoe, which is pretty cool. But one thing I just noticed, which is interesting, is so the insole for one is black and the insole for one is white, which, once again, it's all lovely and beautiful to me. So this is my favorite choice, the Tokyo Maze from the on-air contest. Thank you, Nike, for the exclusive access several days earlier than the release, which is tomorrow. But also, thank you for getting it here in 2 days, which is rare. You guys definitely get things to me pretty quickly, but this has been the fastest. So thank you very much, Nike, and thanks for tuning in.